All right, let's look at news from our continent now. Hundreds of Ghanaians took to the streets last week to protest against rising food prices and the high cost of living. 29 people were arrested during the first day of the demonstrations after a clash with police. The government is now seeking a bailout from the International Monetary Fund to deal with its economic woes. SABC News correspondent Nabil Ahmed Rufai joins us from Accra in Ghana. Thank you very much. How serious are these problems? We're facing it here, the world is facing it, but this is food prices and the cost of living in Ghana.
Well, the situation is very dire at the moment because inflation has currently shot up to around nearly 28%. Cost of food has been skyrocketing since the beginning of the year. And also there's been a lot of fuel hikes, prices of fuel hikes since, the hikes in prices of fuel since the beginning of the year. And that has really fed into the hikes in cost of transportation in the country. So a lot of Ghanaians are not happy about the management of the economy at the moment, but the government has, in its defense, said the challenges being faced is as a result of the situation between Russia and Ukraine. The conflict over there has really affected global economy, and Ghana is not an exception. So last week we saw hundreds of Ghanaians hitting the streets, demanding the government to really take action to tackle the harsh economic conditions, because cost of living has really become a major problem in the country. It's become extremely expensive because each time you go to the market to buy groceries, the prices of the groceries keep increasing every now and then, and people are not really happy about it, and they want the government to do all it can to tackle the situation. We know that, for instance, the local currency has depreciated by about 17% against the US dollar since the beginning of this year, and that means that for a lot of traders that import goods into the country, they will need more cedis to be able to buy the dollar in order to buy the goods that they would like to import. So business has become very, very expensive. Cost of doing business has become very, very expensive in Ghana at the moment, and many Ghanaians want things to be done to really address the situation.
Who organized the protest, and can you give us a sense of the support, of the amount of demonstrators? How much pressure is the government under?
Well, the government is under intense pressure to really tackle the situation, because last week when the protest was held for 2-day period, government was really on its toes, and contrary to its previous stance that it will not go to the International Monetary Fund to seek a bailout, it has just decided to do so. And we know that some officials from the IMF will be coming to Ghana, and will be having meetings with the government from tomorrow to see how best they can intervene to really help Ghana come out of its economic challenges. We know that at the beginning of the year, when the situation started to bite, the government decided to enforce some fiscal discipline, which has not really worked. Also decided to cut down salaries of ministers and also government officials by 30%, so it will be able to reduce its budget expenditure, but that has also not helped. Hence the situation that we find ourselves in. And the last resort for now has to do with the fact that the government is seeking some help from the International Monetary Fund in terms of loans to be able to help prop up the economy so that people can feel at ease to do their business.
All right, thank you very much. Live from Accra in Ghana, that was our correspondent Nabil Ahmed Rufai.